In addition to more fitness slottables being added on the Waking Flame DLC update, at least on the first week iteration of the public test server, we do have another additional warfare slottable joining the constellation trees that we can slot on our champion point bar. And that new champion point slottable is Ironclad. And Ironclad is making a return. It used to be one of the old CP passives for mitigating direct damage in CP 1.0, and now it's made a return in CP 2.0 for reducing our, for increasing our mitigation against direct damage attacks. And direct damage means anything that's basically not a dot. It could be an AoE that makes an impact. It could be a heavy attack or a light attack or a ability from a boss, or it could be specific instances of damage that are considered direct damage in PvE. PvP, it's pretty straightforward. Again, not anything that's basically not a dot. But yeah, it's going to give us, instead of up to 25% damage reduction against direct damage with old CP, with the new CP, it's going to only give us up to 10% damage reduction. And this actually changes a few things for tanks. For right now, for example, in PvE especially, your 3 primary slottables are going to be unassailable, which reduces your damage taken by AoE attacks, Enduring Resolve, which reduces your mitigation, or increases your mitigation against dots, and Duelist Rebuff, which increases your mitigation against single target attacks. And the 4th slottable is basically kind of your choice. You can go with, maybe more mitigation through Bulwark. You can go through maybe a damage shield when you start blocking. You can get passive damage here, Last Stand maybe, depending on the content or the build. Other than that, your only other choice for your 4th slottable was in the warfare tree was a healing slottable, or maybe something interesting like Hope Infusion, depending on the build, or From the Brink. Now with Ironclad, I would say for sure, if you want the most damage mitigation possible, your setup is going to look like Unassailable, Enduring Resolve, Duelist Rebuff, and Ironclad, making it a very, very simple matter of choice for tanking, which is both a good and bad thing. I guess the bad thing right now is it's pretty straightforward. There's not really, there's an illusion of choice at this point, but the good thing is they'll probably add more slottables, which will make us probably take away a slottable, either away from Duelist Rebuff or Ironclad. And that's pretty much it for Ironclad.